You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the FreshTakes
podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it is Tank from the Fresh Takes podcast. And what are we on? We're on episode 5 of Tank's Thoughts, and we are on episode 5 of the top 50 sports logos. And boys and girls and men and women, let me tell you, it's been a little journey. I've enjoyed every single moment of it, and I hope you all have too. But before we even get into our number 10 spot, I like to go ahead and say that the Cleveland Browns have now uh, unveiled a new logo, and it's going to be an honorable mention. Just I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I really do like the logo, the dog, and everything. I wish they would have came out with it before I started this little mini series because it would have definitely made a bigger splash than number 50. But yeah, so let's get right into it. At number 10, again, number 10. Uh, It was the 1996 to present. It is the Chicago Bulls. And let me tell you, why wouldn't that be an iconic logo? Why would it not be on the one of the top 50 logos? Yeah, you might consider it to be a little higher, but at the same time, it's very recognizable. And don't ever turn it upside down because once you turn it upside down to look at something, you will see something completely different, and it will never go out of your mind. But let me tell you, I definitely like the Chicago Bulls at number 10. At number 9, might get a little controversial because of the team I'm about to put there. Tim from the Fresh Takes podcast, if you watched Tuesday's episode, I think it was, that uh, he has already said that there are some that he would have not put there or would have put higher or whatever. So, but so this might be another one of his. But we're going to go with at number 9. We're going to go with 1999 to present, the Colorado Avalanche. We started with the NBA. Now we're going to the NHL. And by the way, congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights for winning the Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, I was rooting for Florida Panthers, but and also congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. They beat my squad, Miami Heat. But those are something should have started off with, and I do apologize. But getting into this number 9, which was the Colorado Avalanche, made me think of it. I think it's really, with the A being the way it is, it has like that little avalanche snowstorm swoop in it. I think that for the name or the for the name of their team, Avalanche, the way they designed that logo, I think it really turned out really well for them. Can't really say anything about, wrong with it. But let's get right into number 8. Number 8, I grew up with this team in the NBA because we're going back to the NBA. Uh, I grew up with this team, not my favorite team, but I did like their logo because they're at number 8. So we're going to go with the 1995 to 2001, the Seattle Supersonics. What can I say? Look at that logo. It has the nostalgia of the 90s. And that's when I grew up. And it is it just brings back memories. So the green, the orange, the red, the white in it. I don't know what building that is that they used in it, but that's awesome. The bubbling letter, yeah, it's like a block letter, but it's like a bubble letter at the same time. I don't know. It's really cool looking, or at least to me it is. So we'll get right into number seven because we're going to stay in the NBA. So number seven is none other than the sorry, my eyes are getting bad, guys. The 1996 to 2001, so around the same time era, Detroit Pistons. Actually, it's not even around the same time. It is the same time era. The teal, the the exhaust coming off the letters, um, the just the horse, the flame, and actually, I shared this on my actual profile on Facebook, and Tim commented, will we see this on uh the top 50 sports logos?" And I said, "You just have to find out and pay attention." So if you are an actual friend of mine, you already saw that I was talking about this logo. But yeah, I wish they would have stuck with this logo, 'cause I really do miss it. But it is what it is. All right. So we're going to get right into number six. The 1995 to 2012, we're going to jump over to college and we're going to go right into the Florida Gators. Excuse me. The the orange, the green. If you look at this logo, you're going to number one, know who it is. Two, you're going to be thinking of a lot of football players. And I'm not gonna lie, that as soon as I see the logo, that's who I think of. I think of Tim Tebow. I think of Aaron Hernandez. I think of uh, shoot. There's just so many. I can't even think of them now. I'm losing. I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, I like it. Number five, we're going to jump back over to the NBA, and the 1995 to 2008 Toronto Raptors. That purple, the Raptor itself. I don't know. I like it. And I wish they would have kept it. I mean, yeah, purple's really not like their main color. What is it? I think it's red now. Um, Black or red? Something. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've really, because I don't really watch NBA until playoffs. I feel like that's when the better game comes out. Just like the NHL. I like the NHL regular season, but at the same time, once the playoffs start, I feel like it's a whole different ballgame. So the Raptors, I don't know, I know the new logo is just the basketball. Pretty sure it's just the basketball with like the Raptor claws through it. So I don't know. I like where they had the Raptor dribbling the ball. That's just me. We're going to get right into number four. We're almost there, almost to number one, guys. But we're going to go back to the college era to 2001 to present. My favorite college team, and it is the Marshall Thundering Herd. Now, you're probably like, why do you like Marshall Thundering Herd? Well, one, it's my hometown, not really hometown, but home state college. Yeah, we have West Virginia University, but Marshall, it's either. I mean, yeah, there's other colleges and universities in the state, but the two biggest universities that are known are WVU and Marshall in our state. And I fell in love with Marshall. I always wanted to go to Marshall. But with the herd, um, I don't want to say it's just a head because I mean it is a head, but to me when I say the head, it's like talking about a human. The animal's face, I guess. It's with the green M. You know who it is immediately as soon as you start talking about it. I think it's bad to the bone. That's just my opinion, of course. All right, we're going to get into the top three now, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. Don't forget, number 10 was Chicago Bulls. Number 9 was Colorado Avalanche. Number 8 was the Seattle Supersonics. 7 was Detroit Pistons. 6 was the Florida Gators. 5 was Toronto Raptors. And number 4 was the Marshall Thunder and Herd. Number 3 was the 1989 to 1992. It's an NFL team. I forget what they named him, but it's the New England Patriots. Guy hiking the football, or the Patriot hiking the football. Their collars, I like it, and I wish they would stick with it. I don't like this, like that right there. My where I work at, our logo is the Patriot, so I don't like this little Patriot side logo. I like the full fledged, all the way on Patriot. But we're going to stick right into the NFL and go with number 2, and that is the 1976 to 1996. I don't know what they called him, um, but it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And personally, the new one with just like the sword hold, it's like the pole with the flag. I don't like that. I like the orange creamsicles, the orange dreamsicles, the orange whatever you want to call them. I like the uniforms. I like the um, you know, I just liked it. I wish they would have stuck with it. Like I said, I do not like the new logo of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like the older logo. Wish they would have stuck with the older logo. It is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being on this little journey with me with the top 50 team sport logos. Um, please make sure you give us a like, follow, subscribe. Um, you can always, listen for more because there will definitely be more Tank's thoughts. But number 1 goes to none other than the 1993 to 2006, my favorite team in the NHL, Anaheim Ducks. Quack quack. I don't. I wish they would. Yeah, they use the logo once in a blue moon still, but the logo itself. As soon as I decided to come up with the top 50 sports logos, I was like, you know what, Anaheim Ducks goes number 1, no matter what. When I think of sports logos, I think of Anaheim Ducks first. I don't know why, I just do. Um, but the double hockey sticks, the mask, that looks like a duck, the teal or aqua. I don't want to say it's aqua, but it looks more teal. But boys and girls, that logo is bad to the bone. So, yeah, Anaheim Ducks got number one spot. Don't forget, you can let us know what your thoughts were of my list. I will be putting out a list or picture on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram of showing everybody my list. I know Tuesday's episode we drafted the AFC South and NFC South. Next week is AFC North and AFC West. I think it is. I think it's the AFC West. Can't remember. But pay attention to that, and I will definitely be doing more Tank's thoughts. And like I said on Tuesday, I will be having some guests uh on my mini series things like that every Friday, coming out at 4 p.m. on YouTube. And don't forget, you can follow us on uh, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, um, Spotify Podcast, and yeah, don't forget to make sure to listen in and tune to us because this is three friends who talk about football and other things. Again, this is Tank's Thoughts, and I'm signing off. I'll see you Tuesday with another Fresh Takes podcast episode. Peace.